Time to Ravi.
On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Hello, everybody. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
Hello,
happy to be
everybody.
here online with you.
Same here.
Um,
Where is
Happy to
ours?
be here.
it's a
Hello.
very special moment for our organization and for the entire real estate community in Romania. My name is Cristina Bercea. I am the PR manager of the Romanian National Real Estate Fair, TNI Evolution, and co-founder of CONECT Real Estate Romania. I am happy to introduce you a special guest that we have today online with us. So we have Ravi Kumar Sapata, founder and CEO of PropTech Buzz. It's a pleasure to have you, Ravi, here.
Thank you.
Hi, Ravi.
It's a pleasure also to have Alina Ebi, founder of Silicon Valley PropTech Association.
Nice to be here. Bună ziua. Bună seara.
And it's nice to have Dan Negulescu, Real Pro Romania, Ambassador MLS, International Forum and the Global Data Exchange. Hello, Dan.
Hello, everybody. Bună seara tuturor.
I'm happy to be online with you today. Thank you for your support, because this is a special day, as I mentioned before. Is the day that we are launching Connect Real Estate Romania. The purpose of this community is to connect and align key stakeholders across the real estate industry in Romania, including professionals from real estate, construction, and related industries, in order to collaborate, facilitate knowledge exchange, and support sustainable business development. This launching of the community is also in a special moment, because today just started the 40th edition of the National Real Estate Fair, TNI. For sure, Dan and Alina know this event. We had the pleasure to have them in our physical events that we organize since 20 years now. And today we transformed this event and make it fully virtual. Why? Because we noticed that the traditional events need to embrace technology. So first of all, I would like to ask Ravi, what was his vision? Why did he develop PropTech Buzz? What is the purpose of the community that you created all over the world?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Christina. Christina, since you asked this question and I've been reflecting upon this, it's been close to 3 years now we started PropTech Buzz. But before starting PropTech Buzz as this entity platform, I ran a podcast for close to 2 years where I interviewed more than 100 PropTech founders, CEOs, investors, and so on from across the globe. And I became sort of a connector for them, and they all would ask me to connect with somebody else and so on. So I was doing a lot of that stuff. And then I realized, why does global real estate, while real estate is still local in a lot of ways, we see a lot of intermingling across countries. As you can see within this room, we are in different geographic locations today. Why such a loved industry and such an influential industry does not have a social media platform of its own where that entire industry is connecting with each other? And with that vision, we started PropTech Buzz. So today, PropTech Buzz is the world's only and the largest B2B real estate super app connecting B2B players across the globe. And we give them infrastructure to build their own communities, manage their own communities. Like Romania Real Estate has its own community. We launched Bangladesh Real Estate as a community where the leaders of Bangladesh are there. So we are creating ecosystems for every countries on our platform. And then these ecosystems are intermingling with each other. Like I am heading to Miami. We're just talking with Alina. Alina will also be there. We are heading there, where a lot of other ecosystem players are also coming to Miami. So as you can see, there's a lot of conversations, there's a lot of interplay and engagement between geographically disparate entities, and we facilitate that. We have given them the infrastructure so that it is easy to form communities, it is easy to jump into different chat rooms. And not just communities and chat rooms, we are also the world's largest PropTech marketplace. So if real estate is looking to find technologies, they can find at our place. So we have more than 100 categories and more than 12,000 products on our platform. And I was just mentioning, we are also launching job board and so on. So we're creating a very rich ecosystem so that we serve the needs of the global real estate really well. So that's where PropTech Buzz comes in, Christina.
Okay, so for sure the Romanian market needs more insight regarding the prop tech, and we'll need some tips and tricks from you in order to grow the Romanian community and help the real estate market evolve.
Definitely.
Yes. Alina, I'm also curious, why did you found the Silicon Valley PropTech Association? What was the vision?
Go ahead. Sorry. What was the vision?
But by the way, I forgot to mention, Alina is our mentor and advisor at PropTech Buzz. So we all intersect each other.
We are all intercommingled, I think, and also I know Dan obviously, and I know Christina, but that's how it should be, because I think we came together to support a new initiative here, and we believe in it. We believe in adapting technology, and that's the reason we are all here together to support 10A, right?
Thank you for your support. How does things work in that part of the world, since you are in San Francisco?
I am in San Francisco. Everything it's about AI, as you know. It's buzzing. I think San Francisco is back to life after the pandemic, because we had a little bit of a slower period, especially regarding office buildings. But right now, as you know, it became again the center of AI and research and AI companies. So therefore, a lot of them are here, are clustered here, very close to each other. And to go back to your question, why I started Silicon Valley PropTech Association, I've got into PropTech technology, and I always loved technology and studied it and adapted the first. I was a early adopter in many ways and in many technologies, being here. But on the other hand, I noticed that in other countries, especially in Europe and in Asia, there were more associations who were working with each other. And initially, I started to be a member and a collaborator of Asia PropTech and represented them here in San Francisco. And I noticed we actually didn't have one. Not because we don't have a lot of technology. We have a lot of technology, but it's just it's a little different. If in Europe or in Asia, a lot of associations, they get government support and other big, let's say, family offices or a large commercial real estate companies, that they will support the association. So they will cluster together and they will develop things together. They will help each other. Here is a little bit more, individualistic. You are on your own and you do your own thing. So therefore, you need to create your own community. Not that people don't help each other. Don't get me wrong. Actually, they do. You just need to go out there in Silicon Valley. Founders help each other. There is a lot of it's a lot of support, but it's not coming from a certain institution. If you are going to look to someone to initiate or to fund your association or to be the European Union, it's not going to happen. So you need to go out and create it. But my goal when I did that was not necessarily to do it just for the US, because US is doing fine. We have a lot of technology in many ways. But I wanted to connect and bridge Silicon Valley with Eastern Europe and Europe, because obviously I'm from Romania, I'm biased, and Asia Pacific, since I have a lot of clients from Asia Pacific, Hong Kong and Singapore, and in general in Southeast Asia. And because I developed very good relationships in Africa as well through what I did before for NAR, also with those emerging markets. I just felt that, it has to be a transfer of knowledge and technology and, funding, either supporting founders in other countries. And during my journey, I also became very good friends and collaborator with PropTech Romania, who are my friends. And I invited them to the Silicon Valley PropTech Association booth. And I discovered what they do, that there is a lot of PropTech actually in Romania. And because it's a relatively smaller market, they need to think about scaling all the time. They need to think about implementing locally, but also about the European market at large and also United States. So in the last few years, I had the pleasure to see more and more founders from Romania, not just prop tech, but other tech as well, and Eastern Europe. And just recently in San Francisco was open the European Startup Foundation Embassy, it's called, which is a representing Central and Eastern European startups, and the house manager is a Romanian. So we started to have events there. But it's not just for Romania, because Romania by itself, it has to be part of a larger community to succeed. It's really for Central and Eastern Europe, which has a lot of talent. So, I mean, of course, I work with Western European companies as well, but I do have a soft spot for our markets, which are post-emerging. They're not emerging anymore. And also for African markets. So I thought if this technology and relationship could circulate and we could exchange opinions, if I can bring someone from Hong Kong to talk on a Romanian event or the other way around, I think that it's a good exchange and a good step.
So actually, it's a global association.
Yes, I always created it with the idea to be global, but because I'm based here and because I'm in Silicon Valley, then it's called Silicon Valley PropTech Association.
Okay. Dan, please tell me your vision about the MLS program, and what should Romania do better in order to implement more more technologies in the real estate market?
First,
Yeah.
I want to congratulate you because you had this genius decision to open the fair to online, because this is unique, I think, in Europe. And of course, we Romanians are forward in a lot of things. And I hope also with Alina's support, will be also forward in PropTech. Our problem is we are not so, how to say, keen to adapt new things. Maybe it's the mentality, maybe it's the lack of trust in some new technologies. And coming to your question, this is also the MLS situation, because we started the MLS probably too early, 15, 20 years ago, when the market was not prepared. And for the people who don't know what is MLS, multiple listing service is the tool for sharing information in real estate between the agents in the benefits of their clients. So we started that. We had a visionary person, which is Sorin Udrea. Some of the people know, some of the people don't know. He started this. I promoted this for 20 years together with him. And today, we see that didn't penetrate the market as we expected. And probably this is the moment when the prop tech industry to help this thing, because I think MLS, and Alina, please tell me if I'm wrong or not, I think MLS, it's also prop tech. It's a technology for properties to make.
It's becoming right now. It's
becoming right now. And
it was a repository of data, but right now, because it's more and more connected with title registries, cadastre, right, in Romanian.
Yes,
it should be, and it's connected here. Then that makes it prop tech.
Not mentioning the AI, which is coming and supporting all these technologies. And I think this initiative of PropTech and with Buzz, the Buzz is fantastic, because we need the Buzz. We need to how to share this initiative among all the professionals, because we have very good professionals also in Romania and in Europe, but they are not connected. They use LinkedIn, they use Facebook, they use X, I mean Twitter, but they don't have yet, how to say, a universal platform to connect between them, business to business. And I think this initiative, promoted by this great idea of having an online fair, I think this can be a very successful tool for the future. Not for the present, for the future, immediate future, if I say.
Okay. Also, Ravi, please, if you can share, since Connect Real Estate Romania, it's taking place on PropTech Buzz platform. Maybe you can share how easily can people connect, present themselves on the platform, engage, and collaborate within the platform.
Ravi, microphone.
Sorry, I was muted. First of all, I want to thank Alina again. Okay, I'm running out of how many number of connections that Alina has helped me make. So she made the connection with you, Christina, and that's where we had the opportunity to serve the Romanian market. So when you go to proptechbuzz.com, this is what it opens. But we are not just on the web; we are also on the app. In fact, all the users, they love the app interface. We have come a long way today. It is a sexier app than ever before. So once you go on the web, if you go, this is how the interface will look like. Okay. So primarily, you can go to the communities, and as you can see right at the top, we have given Connect Real Estate Romania. So when you click on Connect Real Estate Romania, you will be taken to this community. So this is the Connect Real Estate Romania. As you can see, around 57 members have already joined this community. And this is moderated by Luca, Christina, Adrian. So they are moderators. On the left-hand side, you can see that there are different channels. Okay, there are channels for general news, financing and mortgage brokerage, construction engineering, legislation, networking events, and so on. So these are subtopics, sub-channels for specific conversations, right? And this is a feed. Okay, so this is all the information and that these members share. It comes on the feed, and not just that. You can see how many people are online on the platform. Okay, if you see here, there is of course Christina is online. Then there are people from around the world. We have from South Africa. We have people from there's Costin from Venezuela. So this is how people from around the world are connected. So you can click on the members to see who all are the members on the platform, and then you can just go to their profile and see who they are, because we are credible. That means we only offer profiles to verified individuals. So we verified the credentials, only then create their profiles. And the best part about this is it also has a chat room. If you go to the chat room, then this is the Connect Real Estate chat room. So where people can chat amongst themselves, all the community members can chat amongst themselves. So this is the chat room. The chat experience is far better on the app. So whenever you post something, the entire community, they get notified. Say if Christina posts something on our community, then all these 57 members on the app, they will get a notification. Not just that, they will also get a notification on their inbox, so that no post, if somebody has switched off their notification, they can still get these posts on their email. So that is the best part about it. And we also have a calendar function. Okay, so on the calendar function, all the upcoming events. Okay, so if you see here, this is the event that is going on. All the upcoming events can appear as calendars, so that your members can go and register for these events, whether there is a webinar or whether it is a physical event. So that is the best part about it. So while this community is managing themselves within this private space, the good thing is they can go and they can explore all the other communities as well across the globe. So we have communities from Africa, we have communities from Bangladesh, we have community from Pakistan, Uganda, US PropTech Council. So they can go and have conversations and interact with people around the world. And which was the vision. Okay, it took us a long time to come here. We worked really hard towards that vision. But it just fills me with so much pride that today that vision has come to see the fruits of the hard work that we have. And it just gets better and better because more and more countries are joining here.
Perfect.
Any specific question you have, Prashant?
No, thank you very much for the introduction of the platform. It's very easy to use. It's friendly, and we are inviting professionals to join the community, to present themselves, and to collaborate. For over 20 years, as I mentioned, we organized the physical event, the Romanian for the market, bringing together developers, real estate agents, financial institutions. But we noticed that we need to make a transformation, and this is why we transformed the event and went fully virtual. I was wondering, Alina, since you're Romanian, and you interact and you have so many connections in America, you live there, in Asia, you know people, you've seen a lot of mentalities. Maybe you have some tips or tricks how to encourage the Romanian market to collaborate, how to encourage better the professionals to collaborate, and don't think that is just competition. If somebody's competition, they should not work one with each other. What are your insights?
That's a good question, and I also I did an interview for TNI with the Romanian United Foundation with Mihai Lehene as well, which I think it would be great for developers and real estate professionals to see, just because it is about Romanian diaspora and how invests back in a country and where it does invest. We were referring, of course, to the Romanian diaspora in the US, but also because they started the initiative Global Romania to bring together the Romanians from all over the world. So, again, talking about collaboration and what you mentioned. So if you are Romanian and if you go in any other country in the world, to know if you need, an attorney in Bangkok, or, or a real estate agent is in Dubai and of Romanian origin, to be able to work together like other nationalities work together, right, when they are in diaspora. And that's very important. And I thought that there was a great conversation with him, also because he's an investor in startups and in real estate as well. And we're also talking about the fact that Romanian investors get more and more sophisticated with different instruments. And it's this transition from opportunistic investment to a very, elaborate and a very strategic type of investment. They become, obviously, after 35 years of democracy and of trials at capitalism, I think Romanians learned a lot. They go all over the world and invest, and they have different expectations as well. So have the Romanians in diaspora. So I think the collaboration is very important. Is important among themselves, to support each other, whatever they are, but also to be able to connect to a larger network, whatever is that in the world, because it's impossible to know everything about other markets, right? So I think having relationships, exchanging information with, like, for example, even developers between each other, they need to go and see how others build. What are the newest trends? They need to go to Asia, they need to go to US, they need to go to Spain, they need to see different things, different materials, different ways of communicating, different ways of marketing the properties. I think that we are learning constantly, and being connected globally, we steal ideas, and some of them might be excellent to be implemented in our own markets. So I believe I couldn't talk enough about collaboration, and Dan probably will talk more about what does it mean to share inventory. I'm sure that he will talk about that. I'm referring a little bit about PropTech, and because I know that a lot of your exhibitors are traditionally developers, and you have a lot of new developers. And yes, like, we would like to let them know that we are interested in the Romanian market. We are coming back, a lot of us, and it's important to go and present your project, be transparent, offer as much information as possible. And yes, connect, go and connect with other communities is very important, because I feel that sometimes, although Romania is an important country in European Union, and is the number 6 actually economy, it needs to be promoted more. I would like, I talk to everyone about Romania. Dan talks with everyone about Romania. Everybody knows him with the Romanian guy, who comes all over United States and talks about Romania. And we're talking right now about Romania in the European geopolitical and global context, because you are a Romanian company and you promote the Romanian real estate market and developments. So that's what I try to do wherever I go.
Thank you. Also, Dan, please tell me more about your experience with the MLS. You said previously that maybe it was implemented too early. So,
Yeah.
what should you change if you have again like something very new, something very fresh? What would you change in order to be better taken by the market?
So the MLS has two important components, let's say. One component is the theory, and the other one is the practical, the tool. One without another is not working. And when I'm talking about theory, I'm talking about ethics and rules. And this is a big problem, not only in Romania. This is a big problem in Europe, honestly. It's not the Romanians are not abiding the rules or not ethics. The whole Europe doesn't do that. And I don't know, 20-something years ago, when I first came to United States, I realized that it's a total different environment there, based on laws, based on practice of many years. And I tried to import the whole set of values, which is ethics, cooperation, plus the tool, which is MLS. In fact, it's about exclusive representation as opposed with intermediation. This is the big problem which affects the cooperation among agents. Because in 2 words, intermediation is inserting your interest as a real estate agent between the interest of seller and buyer, which are opposite. And representation is to work for one of these interests only, either for seller or for the buyer. So what I learned in America, this thing is way better than in Europe. And I thought then that everybody in Romania will jump of happiness because everything will be clear, will be fantastic, everybody will cooperate. First mistake, mentality. Our mentality is not the American mentality. They learn from the school about volunteership. We learned from the school to be, how to say, egoistic or something. I don't know. I don't want to enter into this detail, but what I'm saying is the mentality is totally different. Mentality between representation and intermediation. So this was the first, how to say, it was not a mistake. It was a big waiting of everybody to be happy and ready to cooperate, and it was not.
You're too optimistic then, right? You're too optimistic at the time, right? Which is
over optimistic. And even if I tried and I came for 20 years in a row in United States, I spoke with everybody. They know me better in America than in Romania. That's clear. They know about Romania because of them, the Romanian. And in the last years, we made some connections, and even we formed an association, copy-paste after NAR, National Association of Realtors, which association at the beginning was 100% like NAR. Now it was Europeanized, I think. So going back into the old good Romanian times. That's it. So what I would do, not being so optimistic and taking step by step, starting with education, trying to implement a law, because this is also another thing. In Romania, the only law is law of the most powerful and most good in marketing. Even if in the back is nothing. If you are very good in marketing, very good in Facebook, everybody say, bravo, you are fantastic. But we don't have a set of values, and I'm talking only about real estate. I'm not talking about the rest of the market. In real estate, everybody can be a real estate agent. Everybody can start today a company and start selling houses, even if he or she doesn't have any idea. So the law would be, or at least some rules imposed by the state or by a strong association or a strong group of people, strong group of companies who are cooperating and not competing. I'm not saying not to compete between each other, but the logical thing is, if I can do 10 sales together, probably I can do 25 sales in the same time with others. So if you cooperate, you make more transactions, more connections, more money, and your image is going up because you talk with your peers, with your colleagues. And I think this thing, the second one, is more cooperation. So first, set of rules. Second, more cooperation. And third, more education. And more education regarding exclusive representation, more education about sales, about negotiation. Finally, everything is about trust. If you are not educated, the people cannot trust you. That's logical. That's my opinion.
Thank you. So it's still a lot of work to do to change mentalities and to encourage people to collaborate.
I thought we are on the very high ranking, but we are just at the beginning.
It's still a long way to go. Yeah. So, but we strongly believe that the future belongs to communities, to collaboration, and that everybody should be open to embrace technology and to focus on building sustainable and meaningful partnerships.
And I want to add something. After this, let's say, pandemic or plandemic, I don't know how to say it, but after this thing, everything online boomed, and now everything is more and more connected and more open to cooperation, and this may help.
Yeah, the pandemic pushed IT, AI, and collaboration a little bit further, but it's still a lot of work to do. Thank you very much for your support for each of you. And I'm very happy that we have you also at the TNI Evolution with booth representing your associations, your communities, your companies, and looking forward to grow this CONECT Real Estate Romania community and help with this industry go forward.
Thank you very much for having us, and wish you a lot of success. Of course, we wish us a lot of success. We're all part of it. And as Dan said, and you all said, yes, the technology is very important, but I think we are all here because of connections, and we need to always remember that it's possible to trust each other and work like this right now online because we trust each other and we do have a connection. So those communities should do the job of making the relationships more personal, even if we are thousands of miles or kilometers away. That's what I believe in.
Thank you so much, and I'm so happy that once again Romania is one step ahead of the other neighboring countries with this fair, and with PropTech and with Alina as a tool and a forward thinker in this direction. This is fantastic because everybody says, Romania, where is Romania? What state is Romania? I had this question in America.
Really? Well,
yes,
it depends from who.
Romania, what state? Okay, now we can prove that we are really strong and really connected and really up.
Now
And
you need
thank
to
you.
invite Ravi there because he's close. He's in Munich, so he can come and visit you. You know,
I will definitely visit Romania. In fact, I was talking to my wife. We want to visit Romania this summer as well. Dan and Alina. Alina is on the app, but she's not on the Romanian community, Connect community. Please, Alina,
I
you
will
can
be. I will be. Of
just
course.
join the community. And Dan, please sign up on the app. Okay, I will also welcome you inside the community. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and thank you, Ravi, for making this happen too.
Thank you very much for your support, and I'm looking forward to make 1,000 connection in a week.
Excellent. Thank you so much. See you around.
Thank you, everybody. Have
Thank
a great
you,
day.
and have a good expo.
Thank
Bye.
you. See you online
Good luck.
evolution.
Bună.